It is clearly signified from the mullahs who are sexually abusing young children in madrasas. About 170 million Pakistanis, they are under the age of 23. They are facing a future without even the semblance of getting the private. They are demanding private jobs. Still, we have another phase that we can reduce or we can wish away this kind of brutalization or just barbarism. Starting with the name of Allah, who is the creator of the whole universe. My dear friends and respected ma'am, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Today I will be going to present my presentation on the opinion of the topic Roots of Barbarism. It is written by Aasim Sajjad Akhtar and it is published in Dawn newspaper on 13 April 2024. The writer is currently a teacher in the University of Qaid-e-Azam in Islamabad. As Prophet he said hadith, Ar-Rashi wal-Murtashi kilahuma fin-nar. So let's get started. Our society in decay afflicted by deep roots, which cannot be overwashed by rhetoric of state elites. In fact, it is the most powerful and the richest person who has brought society to the edge of this barbarism. Once upon a time, it could be argued that the high ruling class parties, they started a coherent project on the control of social. They were getting just nothing. They were just blinding pursuit of getting power and money. They were involved with each other and just they were fighting with each other for the sake of getting the proverbial bati. How this ruling class considers the most common to be, they have left their own devices. Our society and decay afflicted by deep rot. Establishment and the parties ushered into the offices in the February, still they are insisting that they will get enough money from the IMF, Gulf Kingdom and the China to stabilize the economy. But the consequences are far different for it. They are considering them as delusions which do nothing. They're just arresting the social and economical crisis. One cannot need a degree in psychology to understand that a brutalized child may become a brutalized adult, which go on increasingly producing the oppression in both realms, both in private and public. A Brazilian educationist, he said it very simply: if no one is calling by the pedagogies of revolutionary, he will be copying his oppressors. It is clearly signified from the mullahs who are sexually abusing young children in madrasas. They are just nothing. They are the signs that these children in those spaces are not in protection. If I say more about it, Pakistan is an esteemed country of a young age of 24. About 170 million Pakistanis, they are under the age of 23. They are facing a future without even the semblance of getting the private. They are demanding private jobs and as well as their public services. What this is? They are also facing the most of the economical and infrastructural bad events. It has been all over the world that domestic violence, the greatest brunt which is borne by the most women and girls, they are just committed by the men who are living in those houses from the childhood, who are used to those crimes. Still, we have another phase that we can reduce or we can wish away this kind of brutalization or just barbarism.